I'm coming. Let me just. Okay, let me just share the side-by-side screen. I don't know why it's not sharing full screen. I don't know.
No, we are seeing the full
Let me
screen
just
now. We are
share the
seeing the full screen.
side-by-side. Okay, let's.
We see the
Oh,
we
you're
see
still
we
seeing
see
the
the
full screen, right?
we see the full screen before. Now you've removed it. That time we only see normal full screen
Oh,
without seeing other what's it called other side by side view.
okay, I'm coming. That full screen will be better. That's why I'm trying to.
Okay, good. We can see it.
Okay, I'm trying to move from this slide to the next slide, but it's not working. So I don't know.
Just show the normal
Let me
preview.
just
It's
do
okay
this
like
side by
this.
side. Okay, so please let's just start. Yeah, I said the dark hacking screen is not all there is to cybersecurity. It's deeper than what you see in movies. You know, in movies you see many a times when you watch all these science fiction movie. Maybe you've watched. How many of us have watched Mr. Robot here?
Yeah.
Mr. Robot is a hacking movie. Yeah, so I know that some of the, some of the scenes, hacking scenes in Mr. Robot were real. Some of them were real, but some others were not real. You know, there were visual effects everywhere, but at least Mr. Robot still portray hacking in its real sense. But some of other films that we've seen that demonstrated hacking, you could see that most of them use visual effects. You just see some very, deep codes running as if they are in autopilot, and you could not even read what it's on the screen, and they will tell you they're hacking. Just like this screen that I put on this laptop now. You could see that a lot of stuffs are there,
Yes.
And this is what they portray to us. That is what hacking is. Well, that is what cybersecurity is. But cybersecurity is deeper than that. It is deeper than that. It is beyond what you see, all those visual effects. Yes, there are hacking screens where you can do normal hacking when you use Kali Linux, when you use Parrot OS, you use all those operating systems that would aid your hacking and all those tools. Yes, but not as the way they normally portray it in the movies. So it is deeper than that. And most of these things scare a lot of people away when the first time they hear about cybersecurity, the only thing that comes to mind is those codes that we see in movie and everything. And many of these things scared a lot of things away. And this is why I came up with some of this truth about cybersecurity. Some of this truth that anyone can break into cybersecurity, anyone at all. I mean, anybody, both the one that has experience in information technology or computer science, and maybe somebody from medicine. I've seen people from medicine break into cybersecurity. I've seen a chef. The chef is still my friend on LinkedIn. Started from being a chef to breaking into IT, information technology. Started with an IT support specialist.
Wow.
Then he broke into cybersecurity. Today, that guy is an expert. I mean, he's working in a very large company where they are paying him as a cybersecurity professional. He's still my friend on LinkedIn.
Wow.
And he always shares his journey. He always shares, how he migrated from being a chef, a cook, cook in an hotel
Expert.
to being a cybersecurity to an expert. Yes, you understand. So anybody, don't let anybody fool you. Anyone can break into cybersecurity, and some of the things that you need if you want to break into it, some of the skills you need, some of the stuff you need to know, I will be discussing it in this this session, or then tomorrow also continue tomorrow. That's why I said it is going to be a very informative one, which we'll all learn together. Anyone can become a cybersecurity expert. Yes, I've just established that truth. There are diverse career paths in cybersecurity. See, there are diverse career paths in cybersecurity. Diverse. They are too much. Like, name them. So there are paths you can take pertaining that suits your personality, that suits your passion, that suits your potential, that suits your purpose, that suits your drive, that suits your, you can take path that suits you as a person. There are diverse paths you can take in cybersecurity. This is why it is beyond what you normally see in movies and all those dark hacking scripts. Cybersecurity can be combined with other disciplines. This is very important because a lot of people when you look at it, how can I combine my medicine with cybersecurity? You check the trend. There are a lot of law practitioners that are breaking into cybersecurity nowadays. If you check the trend very well, you see most of them most of them coming out to say they want to become a data protector, a data protection professional. Some of them will say they want to become a data privacy professional. Some of them will say they want to major on cyber law and criminal justice. You see some of them say they want to major on cyber diplomacy. These things are still types that they are still cybersecurity. They are path in cybersecurity. So cybersecurity can be combined with any discipline at all to achieve the cybersecurity goal, in which we'll be talking about in later. The cybersecurity goal. Somebody from accounting department or accounting discipline can venture into cybersecurity. Those are the kind of people that does IT audit, IT security audit. Those are the kind of people that works in bank, that does cybersecurity audit for bank. You see many of them working in Deloitte. I don't know if you know about Deloitte.
Yes.
PCW.
Yes.
All those companies. Yes. So most of them, they came from the financial and the accounting discipline, but they now venture into the cybersecurity, combining it with their accounting experience. So cybersecurity can be merged with any discipline at all. Mention it. You understand? So these are some of the truths about cybersecurity that vectors and makes it goes beyond the dark hacking screen we see everywhere. Cybersecurity has non-technical aspects.
Hello.
Don't think. Please, can we hear me? I'm hearing somebody say hello. Is everybody hearing me?
Yeah.
We can hear you, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So cybersecurity has non-technical aspects. As we have the technical aspect, we have non-technical aspect where you might not even need to write any code. As important as knowing to write code is, or having a programming experience or having a programming knowledge is, there are still aspects of cybersecurity that you don't need to touch code at all, or you don't even need to know the technical aspect, the hacking tool and all those stuffs. Yet you will still thrive. Let me just mention one of those paths or one of those aspects of cybersecurity that does not need the hacking tools or the programming knowledge. One of those is IT security compliance, information technology security compliance, or cyber security compliance. If you are into cyber security compliance, the only thing you need to know, or the only knowledge you need to have, is the knowledge of all the regulations and the security policies that we have in cybersecurity with little or basic knowledge of, you know, how cybersecurity is supposed to be positioned in an organization. If you know this, you are good to go. You will be able to function as a compliance officer for cybersecurity in any organization. What is their job? Their job is just to check the cybersecurity posture of a company and check it with the standard cybersecurity standard we have and the regulations we have in cybersecurity to see if they comply. That is their major job. And these people are paid heavily. They are paid heavily. For example, we know ISO. I think ISO is Industry Standard Organization, right? Industry Standard Organization is the organization that is in charge of the regulatory body of organizations. So they have aspects where they regulate how cybersecurity is being positioned in organizations. So what compliance officers do, they make sure that every organization that they are working for or they are consulting for is in line or aligning with the positioning or the posture of cybersecurity that is in compliance with the standard organization. For example, we have ISO 2007, which is Information Security Standard. That is, they try to check this framework and check your organization cybersecurity framework to see if they tally. And this is solely what they do in organizations, and they are heavily paid. You don't need any technical knowledge for that. Is everybody, are we together? Are we getting me?
Yes, we are with you, sir. We are with you.
Yes, sir. Well,
Yes.
Good. You see, you don't need any technical knowledge for that. That's a very typical non-technical aspect of cybersecurity. Then another point here is cybersecurity is a system. A system is something that has different components connecting together to form a functional product or a functional aspect of a large. So cybersecurity is a system with different components. That is, you cannot just say cybersecurity is firewall, cybersecurity is antivirus. It is not possible. I think I thought something like this last time when I spoke on cybersecurity.
Yes, exactly.
Yes, yeah. So that it is a system, it is not a point product, it's not a single technology. It has to incorporate different components that we have, which are both technical and non-technical. Cybersecurity has an aspect of leadership where we have managers, IT security managers. Those people they don't press keyboard. Talk less of those people are decision makers, and they are still called cybersecurity experts. Where they are sitting down, those people who hack every day, they will be sitting down together and they will be giving them the same honor. So these are the knowledge you have to have with cybersecurity so that you can know where you want to start from or how to go about it. If you are to break into cybersecurity, this knowledge or this information will give you an edge into, okay, what aspect of cybersecurity do I want to go in? Now, having said all this, how do you go about breaking into cybersecurity? How do you go about, navigating cybersecurity beyond the hacking screen? Number one, you need to look inward. That is, look within yourself. Discover what is your drive? What is your purpose? What do you want to achieve in life? These are the things that will help you to make the adequate decision on, okay, which path can I take in cybersecurity? For example, what is your passion? What do you love doing? If you are somebody that loves stalking, is there an aspect of cybersecurity you can venture that speaking ability into? These are the things you need to look at. If you are somebody that loves writing, if your passion is writing, you love writing so much, it comes with ease for you. What aspect of cybersecurity can you leverage on to be able to, use that your gift or that your potential to be able to achieve your goal in cybersecurity. You have to discover yourself first. Using myself as an example, when I wanted to start my journey in cybersecurity, I look at myself and I was like, okay, yes, the technical aspect, yes, I want to do technical aspect of cybersecurity, but I'm not doing pen testing. I'm not doing all this hacking, breaking into somebody's system, breaking into. It's not my thing. So I said, okay, I'm going for the defensive side. That's the blue team, where you monitor the security posture of a company to detect whether there's an intruder coming in or to detect a cybersecurity attack, cybersecurity analysis, where you analyze the network of a company, you do investigation on events that happens and forensics on finding evidence of a lot of stuff like that. I love doing those kind of things. When it comes to research, I am good at research. I am good at writing. I am good at speaking. Then I look at myself and say, see, it's better to just go in a line that that aligns with all these my potentials, because these are the things that will give me an edge in the industry that will set me apart. This is what you will use to recognize me and distinguish me among many professionals in the industry. So what am I saying? What is that thing that is unique about you? You need to find it. You need to find that thing that is unique about you. When you are able to discover that thing, then use it to leverage on cybersecurity. Use it as a leverage in cybersecurity for you to advance your career in cybersecurity. This is what will set you apart. This is what will make you to carve your niche. This is what will make you to be distinguished amidst many and several professionals in the industry. There's no two Segun, Ebenezer, Olaiyan in the industry. It's only me. And nobody can do what I do best than I do it. I'm not saying that I am better than somebody else. I'm just saying what I do personally. Nobody can do it better than I do it. Because I know my niche. I know my uniqueness. And everything I do in cybersecurity, I make sure that uniqueness is imputed as a signature. So when somebody sees this thing is coming from Segun, is somebody getting what I'm trying to say?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are with you,
So
sir.
they will say that this thing is coming from Segun. So they will be able to recognize my uniqueness in the industry. So when you see me speak, you know the way I speak. Nobody can speak the way I speak. If you see me write, you know my pattern of writing. Nobody writes the way I write. When you see me do my analysis stuff, research, investigation, digital investigation and all, there are patterns I use. Nobody uses those. Those things are unique to me. And those are the things that sets me apart from others. And those are the things that sells me out there to the multitude, to the people. So you need to look inward, discover your potentials. What are you good at doing? What are your strengths?
Hello.
You need to discover those things. So this will help you and launch you to have a greater platform in the industry, because the industry is wide and contains a whole lot of professionals who are trying their best to be the best. So something must set you apart. Okay, so these questions are the questions you are supposed to ask yourself. We are talking about cybersecurity, going beyond the dark hacking screen. So if you want to go beyond the dark hacking screen that we see everywhere, these are the things that you need to put in place. These are the things that you need to put in place. Number one, you need to ask yourself this question: what is my drive? That is, what exactly is my motivation of going into the industry? Why do I want to do cybersecurity? Why do I even want to, break into cybersecurity? You must have a purpose. I have a purpose. And before the end of this session tomorrow, I'm going to tell you my own purpose of going into cybersecurity. I have my purpose. I have what is driving me. I have I have my motivation. As I've said before, money is not my motivation. No. If money is my motivation, that is too small a motivation to break into cybersecurity. I'm telling you. Money is never my motivation. Something is driving me. Something is driving me. And that is why every day I look at, okay, what can I do? Which is another question that you need to ask yourself. What can I do differently? So every day I am researching, I am reading, I am making consultations. Okay, how do I do these things? What do I do differently in cybersecurity to set me apart? When you're asking what is my drive, you'll be asking why this industry or why this field? Why not medicine? Why cybersecurity? What can you do differently in this industry? What can you do differently beyond penetration testing? I know that is very common. Penetration testing, if you ask this one, why are you in cybersecurity? I want to become a penetration tester. Why are you in cybersecurity? I want to become a penetration tester. Many people, their motivation is the joy they derive from breaking into systems or breaking into computers, that is too small a reason for you to break into cybersecurity or to join to be in the industry. It is too small a reason. Something must be driving you. And these are the kind of questions they will be asking you in interview. If you go, why this field? Why do you want to work with our cybersecurity company? If you don't know what your drive is, that question will be very difficult to answer. If you don't know why you are into the field, if you don't know what you can do differently, if you don't know what you can add to the field, it will be very difficult for you to find a space or a place in this industry. And that is why it is beyond the dark hacking screen. It is beyond all these screens you see everywhere where people try to throw up their skills in coding, in security coding, in tools using and all. It's beyond that. Okay, so you need to ask yourself these questions. What are your purpose for breaking into cybersecurity? What can you do differently? What are the different things you are bringing into the industry? Yes, there's nothing you want to talk about that is new, but there is a way you can talk about it that will look new to people. For example, if I want to talk about data breach, there is a way I can talk about it that the people will hear it and it will be as if they're hearing it for the first time. There is a way I will talk about risk management. People will hear it. It's not as if they've not heard it before, but because of the way I have portrayed it, they are seeing it as something that is almost new to them. So what are you bringing to the table? What are you adding? What can you add? Which are part of the questions they will ask you when you are looking for a job. What are you bringing? What do you want to add to the team? What are the new things you have thought of that you think you can add, that you think you can bring to the team? What is your drive? Why do you want to join our company? Why do you want to join cybersecurity? Why are you interested in the field? And we need to also look at how cybersecurity is not all technical. All technical. So you need to pick your niche. You need to pick your niche. I have picked out some very new and trendy. They are relatively new, but are also trending. Trendy field or path in cybersecurity. See these 5? Most especially this number 3, number 4, and number 5. They are relatively this number 2 and number 3 are relatively new. Number 5 is not new, but it's trending. Number 1 is trending. Number 2 is trending. Now, you see all these paths that you are seeing, all this security domain that you are seeing. they are non-technical. They are non-technical. That is, you don't need to know how to hack a system before you can become a cybersecurity psychologist. You don't need to hack a system, or you don't need to break into a system or to know how to use hacking tools before you can become a cybersecurity philosophist or philosopher. I mean, you don't need to, pardon me, you need to, hack into, break into system or be able to use cybersecurity hacking tools before you can become a cybersecurity educator. Policy management and development, you don't need to know how to hack. Cybersecurity awareness creation is what I do all my life. And I can't remember when last I even visited Linux. It's not as if I don't use those things, but it has been long because what I do day by day does not require it.
Exactly.
I know how to use Linux. I have Parrot OS. I use those tools, social engineering tools, and all those stuff. But my day-to-day job, what I do every day, almost does not really require it. I can't remember when last I visited the terminal to say I want to write some code. You understand? So you can stay in cybersecurity, made huge impact for years without writing one single code. It is possible. This is why I picked these 5 for you to, let's just discuss these 5 briefly before I go to the next slide. I want to finish on time so that we can entertain some questions. Cybersecurity awareness creation. This is what I do my whole life, like every day. This is what I do. Check my LinkedIn, check my Twitter. This is what I do. What does it mean to create cybersecurity awareness? It means establishing a culture in which people learn to recognize how their online behavior could cause or prevent potential data breach or cybersecurity threat. That is what security awareness is about. That is, you are that person. Always drive initiative on establishing a culture in which people learn about what consequences and the impact, cybersecurity attacks and threats has on them, their information, and on their organization. So what you do every day is seeing that the end users, the employees, the organizations, the masses, they are conversant with the various techniques that bad guys use to get at people, use to get at organization, use to get at employees. This is what cybersecurity awareness is all about. And this awareness can be done through several and diverse mediums, depending on your potentials and capabilities. If you are somebody that knows how to tell story, how many of us know Confidence Stefani here?
Yeah.
Confidence Stefani is a cybersecurity awareness expert.
Yes.
What she does, the whole of with the everything she does is centered on cybersecurity awareness. That woman no dey press anything hacking. I can't remember when last that woman and the woman, if you check cybersecurity influencers on Google, the woman is one of the 3 names that will come up. And the woman I have not seen it in record that she was able to hack one organization and maybe they paid her because of that, or she doesn't do that. She only do cybersecurity awareness, and she's everywhere. There are some people that do hacking, like they do it 24 hours. They don't have the kind of influence Confidence has. Yes. The woman is making waves in cybersecurity in Africa and international wise. Yet this woman cannot even, she might be able to hack, in which she will know how to do, but I can't remember when last she does that. So what are we saying is that cybersecurity awareness is a big domain that you can leverage on to start out your career in cybersecurity. You could see from the description of my profile, you could see that I said that I am passionate about cyber defense, cloud security. Those are the things I want to do. But right now, I'm doing cybersecurity awareness. If I'm not doing cybersecurity awareness, I don't think you guys will even be able to see me and say I should come and speak with you guys. Exactly. So, cybersecurity awareness is a big domain that can help you leverage opportunities in cybersecurity and launch you for greatness. I'm telling you, you can leverage on it. So just discover what can you do. If you are somebody that you know how to draw, like maybe digital drawing or normal drawing with charcoal and all this crayon and all those art, you can use your art skills to drive cybersecurity awareness. And let me tell you, if you can start that, there are no many people that are not like in the industry right now. There are not a lot of people that are doing that right now. If you check, using art to drive cybersecurity awareness, I don't think there's a lot of people doing that right now. So if you start something like that, I'm telling you, you will go far because it is new. It's something that not seen. So when people want to identify with you. In less than a year, you'll be getting invitation to come and speak everywhere. I'm telling you. Art. If you're a fashion designer, see, these things I'm sharing with you are things that people will consult me and I will get paid to give them as consultation. Exactly. I'm telling you. If you're a fashion designer, with your fashion design, with the design of your fashion line, you can drive cybersecurity awareness. One of the things you can do is you can have a runway where some of your fashion lines, some of your fashion products can have some imprint of cybersecurity awareness quotes or cybersecurity awareness short notes for awareness sake with different styles, and you just launch a runway where everybody will come. You can just talk about maybe one of the runway, you can just tag it password best practice, and all the fashion line, all the fashion line that you'll be launching that day will be portraying best practices of password best practices. Before you know it, people began to buy your clothes, they begin to buy your products, and it is everywhere. Before you know it, people begin to develop a consciousness when they see it in their clothes, when they wear it, they begin to develop that consciousness, that cybersecurity consciousness that my password, I'm not supposed to expose it, I'm not supposed to write it. Those kind of things. You use your fashion line to drive cybersecurity awareness. There are other things like that. Discover your niche. If you're a writer, you can start a blog. If you're a speaker, you can start a podcast. You don't need to invite somebody yet. Go and find one topic. Don't worry, 5 minutes, people will listen to it. Find one topic. Just talk about it. Throw it up on Twitter. People will listen to it. And before you know it, it begins to grow audience. And before you know it, it becomes very large, that you begin to invite people. I didn't start as a conference speaker. I started with writing on LinkedIn. Not even article now, short write-ups. Then I graduated into writing articles on LinkedIn. Then I graduated into writing articles. I'm doing research for my current company, the Cyber Compound. Then doing some cybersecurity maturity assessment, digital investigation for cyber safe foundation. I developed from small, build to becoming large, and you can start to with your potentials. So enough of cybersecurity. Cybersecurity is awareness is large. Like is a topic I can take for a week. We'll just keep talking about it. So the second domain I want to talk about is policy management and development. Policy management and development. Setting the standard of behavior for activities in an organization or within a nation to achieve a holistic cybersecurity. There are some people that all they do is policy development, cybersecurity policy development. Those people never sit to hack anything. Some of them don't even, they might just have a normal fundamental knowledge of the technical aspect, but they don't even know what nmap is, or what metasploit is, or what what SSH is, what Stamina is. Yet they will develop a policy that those hackers, I mean ethical hackers now, these people develop policies that ethical hackers will use. So domains where you don't need to have robust knowledge about it. Cybersecurity psychology, identifying patterns of criminal and malicious activities through observing deviations from normative behavior. So this is relatively new. A lot of people are going into cybersecurity psychology now. It is very new, and those kind of people work in FBI. Federal Bureau of Investigation. That's US FBI, EFCC. They work in all these investigative. They work in all these law firm too. Cybersecurity psychology. See, this is typical psychology. Bringing psychology into cybersecurity.
No. Mo change in your conference.
Technical aspect of cybersecurity. Your own is just to study behaviors. Then align those behaviors and activities to standards in cybersecurity to discover our behavior or abnormal activity. That's all.
USB option.
And you will be paid handsomely. See, none of these fields, none of these domains are being paid less. They are equal when it comes to payment. You are still referred to as a cybersecurity expert. Then we have cybersecurity philosophy, curation and presentation of security philosophies to achieving cybersecurity goals. We have cybersecurity education, training users. This is almost like awareness creation, which is part of what I do too. Apart from awareness creation, I do cybersecurity education, training users, employees, and businesses to understand IT security issues, identify risks, learn the importance of responding to cybersecurity issues. So these are the people that they always call, to come and train the state government, to come and train you understand? This is this is not related to saying you are a lecturer in a school. No, it's beyond that. Yes, cybersecurity education, you can be a lecturer in school, but it's beyond that actually. It's beyond that. Yes, so cybersecurity or domain in cybersecurity. You don't need to know so much technical aspect of cybersecurity. Like open source intelligence or digital investigation now. You don't need to know so much technical aspect of cybersecurity for you to become a digital investigator, which is one of the things I do. You just need to know how to use Google. You need to know how to use some plugins, some web browser extensions for you to do your investigation. That's all. And Google is beyond what you think. Information on Google. If you don't know how to use Google very well, there are some deep information you can get on Google with advanced search. It is called Google Docking. Google Docking. Anyways, that's that. Yeah, so thriving beyond technical skills. Now we've talked about, cybersecurity. There are non-technical aspects of cybersecurity that you can, break into, you can navigate. Now, how do you thrive beyond technical skills? Because, in the industry, technicality of the industry has been hyped, has been overhyped. The technicality aspect has been overhyped, where everybody wants to be technical about everything, which is beyond that. So nowadays, organizations are looking for soft skills in cybersecurity professionals. So while you acquire all the technical skills, if you are lacking soft skills, they might leave you for somebody that has the technical skill and also possesses the soft skills. So in the industry, soft skills give you an advantage over somebody that has all these hard skills or all the technical skills and does not possess the soft skills. For example, if you are a very bad ethical hacker, bad in the sense that you are very good, you know how to up your game very well, but you don't know how to do presentation. There are stakeholders that you will need to report some of your findings to. You don't know how to articulate yourself to get this report across to them in a non-technical way. Most of these stakeholders, they don't even know what simple internet protocol is. All they know is the business aspect of the software. So you need to learn how to get your thoughts and your findings across to them in a non-technical way. This is where soft skills comes in. So after you have done all the hacking and you have done all the discovery, you've discovered all the vulnerabilities, and you want to now relate it to stakeholders and executives in the industry or in the business, you need to articulate yourself in such a way that they will be able to relate with you. You know that you are mentioning some very technical jargon and they are just looking at you. They will fire you because you are not even relating with them. You are not, and this is why they employ you.
Yes.
So you understand? This is why they employ you. So you need to learn, number one, communication skill. It is very crucial how you can articulate your thoughts and deliver it in a relatable way to different audience, not just a particular audience, different audience. If I'll be speaking to older people, there is a way I will speak with them. If I'll be speaking with students, there is a way I will speak with students. If I'll be speaking to C-levels, executives, there's a way I will speak to them. So you must identify all these things. Technical skills is not enough. Communication skill, then writing skill. You must be able to know how to write memo, know how to write reports. Is very important. Know how to construct a good letter, construct a good proposal. Because you'll be writing proposals, you'll be writing reports, you'll be writing memos, you'll be writing investigative and all those stuffs. Very important. You must learn how to write these things with less or no error, grammatical error. You must learn presentation skill, how you can make your presentation look nice and then present to different audience. Just like what I'm doing right now. How to make infographics. You understand? All those skills. You must learn those soft skills because organizations now are looking beyond technical skills now. It's not as if they are not looking at technical skills when it comes to technical jobs, but they are also considering the soft skills. And nowadays, most organizations does not have the patience to train you anymore. You must train yourself before you come. Yeah. Nobody
Exactly.
want to train you again.
Hey.
Yeah, you must train yourself. So when they're asking you from the interview, they begin to remove, they begin to sideline because they want people who are ready made. That even if they will send you on a training, it will be that training is very crucial to the improvement of the business. Not
Exactly.
because you are lacking the required skill. No organization will do that for you again. No. So you need to gather these skills and fire up with
That's
whatever other industry skill you have. The management skill, time management, people management, crisis management, human management, resources management. I've listed about 5 now. These skills are very important. Companies look out for these skills beyond the technical skills. Beyond that is why companies normally have behavioral interview. It is in this behavioral interview they will test all these soft skills. They will test everything. This is the kind of interview they will be asking you. Okay, if the customer comes and maybe there's a data breach. Okay, then maybe there's like an hesitation from your own company's end to quickly respond to the data breach of that company. Maybe you are an SOC service provider, that is a security operations center service provider, and so you were very slow in responding, maybe due to some circumstances, and you are the frontliner, like the employee at the front line, interfacing with the business or the customer or the client, and the client is coming with hunger. You see that at that point you don't need technical skill to solve that kind of problem.
Exactly.
So these are the kind of skills they are looking for, people that can manage situation, that can manage crisis. And most of these things are not taught in school. It's a pity. It's a pity. They are not taught in school. So you have to learn these things on your own. You have to make research, attend seminars, attend webinars that teaches you these skills. Then problem solving. This skill is very required. They want to see somebody who can solve problem quickly, who can find solution to problem quickly, who will be able to respond quickly to problem and bring powerful solutions that will rectify. So these are soft skills that will help you to beyond technical skills. If you pack all these skills and join it with whatever skill you have, I'm telling you, it will set you apart from other candidates when you apply for job. It will give you an edge. So this is very important. And lastly, for today, you could see that you are seeing day 2 already. So I don't want to, so that we will entertain some questions. Mentorship and shadowing. Mentorship and shadowing. What does mentorship mean? Mentorship means that you have subscribed to be tutored and be trained unofficially by someone with higher experience or someone with higher knowledge than you are. You have subscribed to tutoring, you have subscribed to building, you have subscribed to being led by somebody that has a higher experience than you are in the industry. Then shadowing means you are following people, experts in the industry. You are following them back to back to learn from them from afar. That's shadowing. all that I am today, I can attribute most of all I am today to different experts in the industry, and I'll be mentioning their names. Number one, Daniel Adaramola. That's the Chief Information Security Officer of Unity Bank. I don't know if you know him. He's very popular when it comes to
Of Unity
cybersecurity.
Bank.
Yes, of Unity Bank. Yes,
I think I've heard
of
about
Unity
the
Bank.
name before.
Yeah, yeah. He's one of my very good mentors.
Mm.
Very good. We've not met one on one, but I've been under his mentoring virtually, and it has been a wonderful one. Understand? He is the founder of Young CISO Network,
Okay.
and I'm part of that community.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Yeah. I think I've heard about the community.
Yeah. I'm
before.
part of that community. Yeah, Young CISO Network. I'm part of that community, and he has poured a lot into us. You could see we are scattered everywhere. Many of that community doing very great. Scattered everywhere, doing very great. Beyond Nigeria, in Nigeria and beyond Nigeria. So I have him. Then I have Confidence Stifali. Confidence Stifali is the founder of CyberSafe Foundation. That woman is a force, I'm telling you. That woman is a force. And we've not met physically also, but I've been following back to back. I've been shadowing. She's a mentor to me too, but we were not that close as Mr. Daniel Daramola, but at least we still normally talk confidence on LinkedIn, and I normally shadowing from afar, and I've learned a whole lot from her. And I'm part of the No Go for MAGA community. I'm part of their threat intelligence volunteers. So we do digital investigation and the rest. So that's one of them. Then I have Dr. Ron Martins. Dr. Ron Martins. Dr. Ron Martins is a cybersecurity expert resident in the United States. Is a professor of practice in one very large university in the United States. We met through the company I work with now in the United States, and he has been so good. He has introduced me to so many courses that I took in the United States from India, and these are the opportunities you get by subscribing to become mentee of some of these experts. They will show you the way. I'm telling you. They will show you the way. Because there is a way. And that way is privilege of experts. Until you move closer to them before you can know that way. So you need to, number one, connect. If you want to subscribe to mentorship, and you want to be shadowing all these experts to learn from them, number one, you need to connect. What do I mean by connecting? Reach out to them. Now, what I did when I reached out was I reached out to as many cybersecurity experts I could get then on LinkedIn. I reached out to them. It's not all of them that will reach out back to you. That is why you need to reach out to so many of them. At least 20% of 100% will reach out back to you.
Wow.
Yes. Why I said that is these people are very busy, and a lot of people reach out to them on a daily basis.
Exactly.
So, so you need to understand that, so that you pick when you reach out to one of them or anyone, and that person, you don't pick offense. I remember some of the set of people I reached out to was one, I won't mention her name now, one manager in Microsoft like that, a woman, very powerful woman in Microsoft in Nigeria. She reached out, but she didn't later, continue with my communication. So, and a lot of them like that. You understand? So connect, reach out to them, send private message to them, and please, that is why I said you must learn how to articulate your thoughts. Don't be rude. Don't be authoritative. articulate yourself, create a very good this thing. And another thing is always um always choose your words when you are reaching out to experts in the industry. Always choose your words. When they see that you're a good communicator, they will get along with you. That's the secret. They will get along. The way you create your message to them, the way you connect, you converse with them, they will reach out to you. Then also network. Now beyond connecting, widen your network. That is, don't just connect with experts alone. Also connect with professionals. Connect with enthusiasts. Connect with people that are also coming like you. You don't know who can help you. You don't know in whose hand the opportunity lies. So don't just connect with experts, also network with. We'll still talk about networking tomorrow, where we talk about communities and the rest. So I want to go beyond myself. So network well. Reach out to, when you see that somebody is doing well, might not have been a very influential person, but he's doing well in the industry, at least is still okay. You think you can learn from the person. Reach out. Reach out. Learn. Be teachable. Be humble enough to learn from people. Be humble enough to learn from experts. See, one secret I need to share also is that if you want to learn from these experts, you must look beyond their personality. What I mean is, some people can be very annoying, even experts in the industry. But because the experiences you need, the knowledge you need, the resources you need lies in their hands. You must learn how to look beyond their personalities and learn from them. Don't hate anybody in the industry. When you hate someone, it will be difficult for you to learn from them. Be free to learn from anybody. Then also, whenever you make your comments, or whenever you reach out, or whenever you post anything, or whenever you see posts from all these experts, try and engage their posts. Try and comment. Try and engage their posts for visibility purpose. Then, whatever you learn, holistically apply it. For example, some of the principles that have helped me, that have launched my career in this, that have aided my career in this industry are some of the principles I learned from Daniel Daramola. Principles I learned from him. It is a conference speaker. They call him everywhere. He's an international speaker. And I said, I want to be like this man. I might not know as much as he knows, but the little I know, I want to share it. But I'm not the only one that knows little in this industry. Am I the only one? No. Am I communicating?
Yes, sir.
I'm not the only one that knows little. There are other professionals in the industry that knows much, even more than I know. But they are not getting invitation to speak. They are not getting invitations to come and train, or to come and train companies or employees or students or something. So there are principles that you can apply to achieve some of this aim, some of these feats. Those principles can be learned from these experts. When I began to apply those principles I learned from Daniel Daramola, and I began to apply them,